Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Mike Zito for a new online guitar lesson. Haven't been here for a while, thought I'd throw something up. Got my Delaney guitar, the Big Sky model prototype, which you can find online at DelaneyGuitars.com. It's custom made, handmade, hand built to my request. It's a jumbo fat neck with kind of a vintage V profile and big frets. Rosewood swamp ash body, Amalfitano pickups, which really warm, got a great tone to them, and just a three-way switch, volume and tone, real easy. I'm also playing through a Category 5 Andrew amplifier. It's a 112 and a 10, which is an interesting combination. I'll give you a look at it here before I'm done. Running it through the first channel, just a chord, no pedals. Big natural overdrive with lots of harmonics, and I love the sound of it. I thought what we talk about today is using open strings as a root. I use that a lot in my playing. You know, I probably picked it up from Eric Johnson, Robin Ford, and of course Eric Clapton, and even a lot of the old, you know, traditional blues stuff from Muddy Waters, where they're basically using a drone note to play around, and I use that a lot in my licks, even if it's not through the whole song, just trying to get the biggest, fattest sound I can out of the guitar while I'm playing, because I'm usually the only guitar player when I'm in my own group. I was going to use the song Judgment Day off my new album, Greyhound, as it's kind of a backbone here. This is in E, and I'm going. Doing a lot of stuff like that with the rhythm, where I'm using my thumb and I'm hammering on here to the second fret on the D string to get that a high E, hit the octave, and with that and when you bend against that open note, it's very dramatic because you get a lot of dissonance until you get to the note. You get some harmonization. You get a lot in between. It's very powerful to me. It's very emotional sounding. My thumb to keep the root E open, and I'm using my fingers here to. This finger here is pulling on the D string. So I'm really getting it. To me, it's a big sound. Now I've traded to the high E, and I'm using the high E as my drone. To me, the more the open the strings are, the bigger sound you got going. It's like a big symphonic sound. Sometimes I'll just let them ring out. I'll hit. So there I'm hitting the low E string, letting it ring out, and then using the high E as a drone. Sounds sloppy. When you get it in the band, you get a good rhythm, you can get some big fat sounds. You can use the E and the B on the high end as a chord, of course, to let it. That's one I use a lot also. When I get into this top end of the E for some lead, and I'll just pull that off and then play against it. I'll do the same at the high E rug. I think I like the way that sounds with the big notes like that. I'm doing it very over exaggerated right now. But I'll play a little more of the Judgment Day song for you so you can hear it just in the context. That's a very classic rock lick there, but I like to throw it in with the open E, so I'm going. Getting 3 E's at once if you get them. If you get them perfectly in pitch. We don't always want them perfectly in pitch. We need some dissonance and something to build with. So I'll. Right there, I'm leaving that E open the whole time, so I'm going. But I'm leaving this open. Gives a big sound. The other thing I'll do is I'll do this. Where I'll use the B string and climb up. just some ways, and I'm really just kind of playing in the key of E, that you can use the open notes for drone, for some big sounds, some big Hendrix sounds, some blues. Try it in a lot of different keys. You can always root if you're in G. You can... Of course, it's harder. It's a lot easier in the E when you have the open strings to work with. But it's just one way to get some more tension and some more dynamics out of the rock and blues scale. Another way to get a big sound, to create some just some good old-fashioned tension and dissonance, which is what we all need, a little more dissonance in our music. Anyway, I'm going to give you a shot of this guitar here. This is the blue prototype Mike Zito Big Sky. Beautiful anodyne dye paint job there. You can see all my junk in the background. It's wonderful, isn't it? It really is my favorite guitar. This is the Category 5 Andrew. It's a 112, 210, 50 watt. I'm running channel 1, which is just that, those two knobs. The volume on the left, the tone on the right. And it does have a voltage control. Now I've got it pulled back probably to something like 5 watts or something, so it's not blowing the speaker on the camera out. It's a 112, 110 combo. Very excellent amp. Great sounds. Thank you so much. If you get online, check out the RoyalSouthernBrotherhood.com for all of the upcoming dates and shows with Devin Allman, Cyril Neville, and peace.